Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new tutorial for you, this beautiful bag with t-shirt yarn. So I'm gonna show you the materials. I'm gonna use a new t-shirt yarn that I just found it. It's a disc. You just need to pull the yarn like this, and it's very stretchy. We're gonna use a 6mm crochet hook, a chain. We're also gonna need these two for the base. I don't know how to call them. You're gonna see it once I put them. Lock and the 4 metal rings. Mine are a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna add in the description box what size you should take so your bag would look much better. So also in the description box I'm gonna leave the link with the video for how you can do the base, because I have one in my oldest videos, so I'm not going to show you how to make it. So after you do your base, we're going to start our bag. Also I iron it so it will be more flat. Now we're going to take our crochet hook and our yarn, and here where we have our first increase, we have 3 stitches. We're going to insert the hook like this, and we're gonna bring our yarn. Then we're gonna go into the next stitch down, yarn over, bring the loop like this, and do a slip stitch. We're gonna go one more stitch down, and we're gonna do the same thing. Bring your yarn and do a slip stitch. Again, go into the next stitch, yarn over, and do a slip stitch. Again, go into the next stitch and do a slip stitch. Again, go into the next stitch, yarn over, do a slip stitch. Again, go into the next stitch, yarn over, and do a slip stitch. Go into the next stitch, yarn over, do a slip stitch. As you can see, it starts to look much better, the base, and we're gonna do this until we reach our stitch where we have the increase, where we did 3 single crochet in 1 stitch. You're gonna see this on the video that I'm gonna leave it in the description box about how to make this base. So now I think we are here where we have the increase, and that's it. We're gonna cut the yarn. Then we're gonna hide the thread. So this is how it looks on the back, and this is the front. And now we're gonna bring these small 2 pieces that I showed you before. I don't know how they call it in English. And as you can see, I'm gonna show you, these have 2 small legs. You just need to open it. I'm gonna use a crochet hook. So you open it like this, and you're gonna insert them where we have the increase, where we start. You're gonna put them inside like that, and then on the other side you're gonna pull it like this. We're gonna do the same on the other side. We're gonna open it a little bit, then we're gonna insert it there, and on the other side you're gonna pull these 2. So our base is ready, and this is how it looks. Now you're gonna start in every of the stitches that you want. We're gonna work a row of slip stitches. You're gonna insert the hook in both loops, and we're gonna go into the next stitch and do a slip stitch. Next stitch, slip stitch. Next stitch, a slip stitch. So we're going to continue like this all over the base, slip stitch in every stitch. Once you finish your row, this is how it looks. We're going to cut the yarn. And now I'm going to show you how to close it. So you need a smaller crochet hook to do this. So this is our first stitch. This is our first stitch. We're gonna insert the hook like this, and we're gonna bring this yarn like this, and now we're gonna go into the last stitch that we worked. I'm gonna show you. This is the last stitch from the back. We're gonna take 2 loops like this, and then we're gonna take the yarn, the tail, how can I say it, and we're gonna pull through the stitch, and as you can see, we made another stitch. It looks much better this way. Now we're gonna hide the thread, take your crochet hook and yarn, and now we're gonna start a new row. I want to explain. Here are the stitches where we work slip stitches. We're not gonna work there, we're gonna work in these 2 loops here, not where we have the slip stitches, in these 2 loops. So there we're gonna work our first row. You're gonna insert your crochet hook there, taking both loops, bring your yarn and do a chain 1. This is our first stitch. Go into the next stitch, take these 2 loops and do a single crochet. Go into the next stitch, taking 2 loops, do a single crochet. So you're going to continue like this until the end. Single crochet in every stitch. So our first row is ready, and this is how it looks. And now we're gonna close it. We're gonna take out the crochet hook, and this is our first stitch where we have the chain 1. We're not gonna go there, we're gonna go in the other one from the back, bring the tail, so we're gonna go into the skip it stitch. We're gonna insert the crochet hook there. We're gonna pull a little bit of the yarn. Now bring this loop over and then yarn over, and then you're gonna do a chain 1, and this will be our first stitch. Sorry guys, my English is not so good, I'm just trying. So this is the first stitch. In the next stitch we're not gonna work like a normal single crochet or in the V stitch. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna work not here, we're gonna go down, we're gonna make a long single crochet. That means we're gonna insert the crochet hook here. So first stitch is a normal single crochet, into the next stitch you're gonna do a long single crochet. Like this. Into the next stitch you're gonna work a single crochet, but we're gonna go into the V stitch like here, and then we're gonna do a single crochet. Next stitch will be a long single crochet, Again, one single crochet into the next stitch, one long single crochet into the next one, and this is the way that we're going to work all over the row. One single crochet, one long single crochet. Now we're going to do a long single crochet, then we're going to do a single crochet. So go ahead and work these 2 stitches until the end. So guys, I finished the row and this is how it looks so far. And now what we're gonna do, we're not gonna close it anymore. We just, where we have the single crochet, you're gonna do a long single crochet. Where you have a long single crochet, you're gonna do a single crochet. So here we need to have, we have a long single crochet. We're gonna insert the hook here and we're gonna do a long single crochet like this. And now where we have the long single crochet, we're gonna do a single crochet. We're gonna insert the hook in between these 2 loops here. It's in like a V stitch. We're gonna insert the hook there and we're gonna do a normal single crochet. Into the next stitch, you're gonna do a long single crochet. Into the next one, you're gonna do a single crochet. So this stitch is very easy. Where you have your long, you're gonna do a single crochet. Where you have a single crochet, you're gonna do a long single crochet. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna continue like this for a total of 16 rows. So we did 2 rows. We need to do 14 more, and then I'm gonna tell you what to do. So go ahead and finish until you have 16 rows. So I finished my 16 rows and this is how it looks. This is inside of the bag. I cut my yarn and then we're gonna hide the thread. We're gonna skip this one, we're gonna go into the next. From the back, bring the tail like this. Now you're gonna go into the last stitch that you work. From the back also, bring this tail, and this is how we closed the stitch. And you're gonna hide this thread. Now guys, we're gonna bring our metal ring and we're gonna fix the sides of the bag. You're gonna push it like this. So guys, now where we have our metal rings, we're gonna leave 2 stitches. You're gonna count 1, 2, and you're gonna leave that. On the other side, 1, 2, and you're gonna leave it. In the next one here, we're gonna insert our crochet hook. We're gonna bring our yarn and let's see. So here we need to have a long single crochet. So we're gonna start with the long single crochet. If you have a single crochet, if you have a long single crochet, you can start with the single crochet. Doesn't matter, just to be the same model. Into the next, we're gonna do a single crochet, Into the next, we're gonna do a long single crochet, single crochet into the next stitch, long single crochet into the next one, single crochet into the next stitch, long single crochet, single crochet into the next stitch, a long single crochet, single crochet into the next stitch, and a long single crochet. You're gonna work like this until you have 2 more stitches before your metal ring. So let's see, now I have 2 stitches. I'm gonna stop. Okay, also on the other side I have 2 stitches, and I start to work this row. Chain 1, turn your work. Now we're gonna work slip stitches through front loop. So we're gonna not insert the hook like this, we're gonna go into the front loop like this, and we're gonna do a slip stitch. Slip stitch on the next stitch through the front loop, next stitch through the front loop, slip stitch, go into the next stitch through the front loop, slip stitch. So you're going to continue like this until you reach our first stitch. Now we finish the row, chain 1, and we're going to turn the work again. And now we're going to do the same thing. Where you have a long single crochet, you're going to do a single crochet. Where you have a single crochet, you're going to do a long single crochet. Next stitch, we're going to do a long single crochet, another single crochet into the next stitch. So you're going to continue like this until the end. Again, we're going to chain 1, turn your work, and again we're going to do slip stitches through the front loop in every stitch. So go into the next stitch through the front loop and do a slip stitch. Go into the next stitch through the front loop and do a slip stitch. You're going to continue like this until the end. Now we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn the work, and we're going to do the same thing. Where you have a long single crochet, you're going to do a single crochet. Where you have a single crochet, you're going to do a long single crochet. Then after you finish this row, you're going to do the row of slip stitches through the front loop like I showed you before. So guys, we're going to work like this for a total of 5 rows. So I work 5 rows, guys, and now you can count them 1 2 3 4 5. We are on the row where we're going to do slip stitches. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn the work. We're going to skip the first stitch, this one. We're going to go into the next through the front loop, and we're gonna do a slip stitch. Go into the next stitch, through the front loop, do a slip stitch, again slip stitch. We're gonna do slip stitches until we reach our last 2 stitches. So I come to my last 2 stitches. We're gonna do one slip stitch into the next one. We're not gonna work the last one. Chain 1, turn your work. Now we're gonna skip this stitch here where we skip it before. Also we're gonna go into the next and we're gonna do a single crochet. As you can see, we had before a long single crochet. We're gonna do a single crochet. Now a long single crochet into the next, long single crochet into the next, single crochet into the next stitch, long single crochet, single crochet, long single crochet, single crochet, and we're gonna do one more, a long single crochet. We're gonna skip the stitch here. Chain 1, turn your work. Again we're gonna skip the first stitch and the last stitch. So here is my first stitch. I'm gonna go into the next through the front loop and I'm gonna do slip stitch. We're gonna do slip stitches and we're gonna leave our last stitch that we're not gonna work it. Slip stitch into the next one, another slip stitch, another slip stitch, another slip stitch, another one, and we have this last stitch. We're not gonna work it. Chain 1 and we're gonna turn the work. As you can see, it likes to take shape like this. We're gonna skip this stitch. We're gonna go into the next. We're gonna work a single crochet, a long single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet, long single crochet, again a single crochet, long single crochet into the next, single crochet, and now we need to do another long single crochet and we're gonna stop. We're gonna skip the last stitch. And this is how it looks, guys. So far we just need to do another row of single crochet later. We're gonna close it like this. Now you're gonna grab the yarn and you're gonna pull a tail and then you're gonna cut the yarn. So guys, now we're gonna bring our yarn and crochet hook and we're gonna work a row of slips, a single crochet all over the piece. Into the corner we're gonna work 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this will be our first corner. Now we're gonna work single crochet until we reach our next corner. Into the next stitch we're gonna do 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and then we're gonna finish on the other side again with single crochet. So guys, I finished and this is how it looks. I hide the thread. Now I'm gonna put our bag lock, how you call it, and then we're gonna make the handle together. So guys, I put the lock. I have another videos where I show you how to do it. It's the same way. And now we're gonna make the handle together. So to make our handle, we're gonna start with a slip knot. Then we're gonna do a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna do one more, 7, and we're gonna do a slip stitch into the first chain. And to work from now on, you can take a stitch marker. From now on, we're gonna work in every loop through the back loop. As you can see, here is my first stitch through the back loop, second through the back loop. So go ahead and do the first stitch through the back loop and do a slip stitch. Let me bring a stitch marker so it will be much easier for us. So here is my first stitch. Go into the next stitch through the back loop and do a slip stitch. And this will be my second stitch. Go into the next stitch through the back loop, do a slip stitch. We need to have 6 slip stitches through the back loop. The handle will be worked with only slips, 6 stitches. Go to the next stitch through the back loop, do a slip stitch. And now we are here where we have the stitch marker. We're gonna take it out. And we're gonna go into the next stitch through the back loop. Let me count it so I don't make a mistake. Again, we're gonna put a stitch marker, go into the next stitch through the back loop, slip stitch, next stitch, slip stitch, next stitch, a slip stitch, next one, another slip stitch. So always we need to have a total of 6 until you reach your stitch marker. Again, take it out, go into the next stitch through the back loop, do a slip stitch, put your stitch marker, and we're gonna work like this for a total of 19 centimeters. So guys, I finished. This is how it looks. Let's measure it together, 90 centimeters. And now we're gonna cut the yarn. You will close it with your yarn needle. I'm gonna bring mine. So guys, my handle is ready. Now we're gonna put our metal rings. I didn't like my first choice, so I choose smaller ones. It depends of what you like. So for my handle, I choose to put some smaller metal rings. Now guys, we're gonna put our handle. You can choose how you wanted to put it in front, in back, it's your choice. Okay, our bag is ready, guys, and our last thing that we should put is our chain. So guys, this was the tutorial for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Until next time, bye bye.